See, now we're definitely in Xanarkand. This, it's like, okay, Xanarkand. Should have menued. Big jam.
You're late, Auron.
I know.
Hey.
Huh?
You got tall, but you're all bones.
Ah.
You eating right, boy? You've really grown.
Yeah. But you're still bigger.
Well, I am Sin, you know.
That's not funny.
Well, then, I mean, you know. Let's end this.
Dad,
Yeah.
I hate you.
I know. You know what you have to do.
Yeah.
I can't hear the hymn so well anymore. Pretty soon I'm gonna be Sin, completely. I'm glad you're here now. One thing though. When it starts, I won't be myself anymore. I won't be able to hold myself back. I'm sorry.
That's enough! Let's finish this, okay?
You're right.
I think he's supposed to be crying there, but it's kind of hard to tell.
Well then, let's go.
Even Orin is like, what's happening? I feel like that's the first time he's ever made that noise.
I promise this will be quick! Hit me with all you got, Dad!
So, first of all, again, the music design, how like the lyrics start right when the fight starts. So good. I want to say something before that previous scene, before we get into the boss fight. So, back in these times, Square Enix actually understood, and Squaresoft actually understood like how to write a story. It frustrates me so much, like with newer games now, even Square Enix games, where like if this game were made in 2015, I guarantee there would have been this whole dialogue where Jecht would have been like, so yeah, I brought you here. The whole plan was I knew that if you killed me and then killed you, Yevon, it would end the cycle. And that's why I brought you here. Like the whole, like, this whole game, they've been thinking, like, I think this is Jecht's plan. Like, I think this whole thing was Jecht's plan. So there would have been this scene where Jecht would have been like, yep, it was my plan the whole time. That's why I brought you here, yada yada, right? Because like every game nowadays has to like build up this thing and then explain it at the end just to make sure that you got it, you know what I mean? But they were so smart here to not do that and instead just make the entire scene about Tidus and Jecht. That's it. No one else talks. Like, Auron says, I know, that's it. Or wait, he says, I know. It's all about Tidus and Jecht. It's so good. Like, I love the fact that they did that. Instead of having some stupid crap where he's just like, yeah, that was my plan, and you figured it out, and, like, it's just them having that moment that you've been waiting, like, the whole game for, and then just goes into this. So we don't even know for sure if that was Jecht's plan. I mean, we can surmise it probably was, but they don't need to come out and say it, you know? They just have what needs to be said, you know? So I love that so much. I love that they were able to just tell the story through the emotion and not just give us a big exposition dump so that everyone knows exactly everything at the end, you know? So yeah, and that scene isn't super long, but if you're doing a challenge run, like NSGNSNO, like I did, you have to do that whole stupid minigame and then watch that cutscene every time you get an attempt in, so like, ooh, it's bad. So now I finally get to talk about this boss. I love that his name is Braska's Final Aeon. A lot of guides and stuff just call him BFA, but his name's Braska's Final Aeon. That's a cool touch. The way this fight works is there's two U pagodas, which actually make more sense in the story after this. Like, I really like this because it's not just random things that he uses. They're actually like part of the story. That's basically you, Yevon, like controlling. But I said before that a lot of challenge runs die here. Like a lot of challenge runs, they can beat Unalesca, they can beat all the Seymours, everything, but they legitimately cannot beat this boss. And some people are asking, like, why is that? But I didn't want to explain it till we got to the boss. So the reason that this boss is impossible in a lot of challenge runs is that he has an overdrive bar, and the U pagodas help fill up his bar. And in a lot of challenge runs, you don't have a ton of damage. Like, if you're doing any kind of challenge that limits your damage immensely, you just cannot kill him before the overdrive bar fills up. And the overdrive does not automatically kill you, but if you're doing any kind of no sphere grid challenge, which many of the Final Fantasy challenges are, or have some kind of limited sphere grid, you're not going to survive it. Auron, guarding, protect, shell, double HP, all of it, you're not going to survive it. It's too strong. So you need to beat him before it goes off, and in a lot of challenges, you just do not have the damage. The other reason that this fight really sucks, this isn't a reason that it's impossible in some challenges, but the reason that it's very difficult, and the reason that, like, NSGNSNO was a disaster at this fight, is because in his second form, he has a move with a sword that hits the whole party and does a bunch of damage, but it also delays you. And if you're on, like, this level, you might not really tell that it delays you. But if you have no sphere grid and you get delayed, he will almost always get an extra turn because you're so slow. And that extra turn might also be a sword. I believe he has a 60% chance of using it when he's like in second phase and he's like half health or something. He has a 60% chance of using the sword, and it delays you to the point where he gets another turn. So there were many fights where I had everything set up, ready to go. I had him in his final phase, and then he just sworded like 3 times in a row. Because it delays you, and then he gets to do it again. So it can easily end any run if he just decides to use the sword 2 or 3 times. So yeah, let's just say I have some nightmare memories of that.
I won't lose!
I won't lose. Wait, did he even get a buff for that? Wait. Oh, that's right. I think it lowers his bar, which he had no bar, so that was a waste. Yeah, instead of getting like a buff, I think it lowers his bar when you do that. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I love this song. I have this song. I've had this song on my playlist for a very long time. Still really like listening to it, even off stream or off playing the game. Let's play it safe. This boss is pretty hard. I like the difficulty of this boss a lot. And like I said before, a lot of people do some post-game before this boss, and then this boss is super easy. So I wanted to do virtually no post-game before fighting this, so I could show you how hard it is if you actually just go into it. Because this is a really hard fight, and a lot of people say this is one of the easier bosses in the series, but it's because the post-game is so, like, enticing that a lot of people do it, and then they get here and, like, 3-shot him. So he's a tough fight if you do it normally. And especially in challenge runs, he can be a giant jerk. Let's actually do Dragon Fang so I can hit the pagoda. I remember how to do it. What? What is it out of? So the way the pagodas work is, I believe, when you kill it, whatever damage you killed it with is its new HP when it respawns. So you gotta be a bit careful because the more damage you do to it, the bigger it's gonna be when it comes back. Also, can you not curse me? I saw a few new faces in the chat, and I was talking, so I missed you, but thanks to anyone that's new. Dan, thanks for being here. If there's anyone else. Disengage also. Welcome. I don't remember if he can be anything. Okay, he can be power broken. So this is what powers up his bar. I believe he has 2 different overdrives as well. I think he has a different overdrive if he gets it in the first turn. Or in his first phase. Can you not? Well, that's not good. Yeah. What did I say about this boss being hard? Move slow. Apparently they can. Alright. Titus and Orin. Yeah, the other party members are just unable to join.
You won't beat me this time!
Can't just walk in for some reason. Eject overdrive. Check seems torn. So because I talked to him, got rid of his overdrive. Okay, well, this will be fun. It's actually kind of a fun, fun little mini challenge I've made for myself. No. Yuna got stoned and also died to the stone attack, which is pretty rare because it doesn't do much damage. But she just so happened to be low on HP, so she broke. So now I only have 2 party members. I don't feel bad about using quick hit. Oh, can you stop? You wanted a challenge, now you got it. Yeah, for sure. What sucks is I think getting petrified is getting rid of my cheer too. So I don't even know if I survived this. If I bring in Kamari, does he get a turn? Alright, Orin. Yeah, protect, right? Up the grab price. Oh, nice, he's survived. He's zombie, though. How great would it be if I got his final overdrive now? In your last video, you said Final Fantasy VII doesn't kick your butt enough, but you don't think that's easy to say after 20 years of playthroughs and hundreds of hours finding tips and tricks. I've talked to many people, and it seems to be a general consensus that 7 is one of the easiest in the series. It's still not, like, too easy, but I just think that's one flaw I could say if I had to pick a flaw. Like, usually I like to say the difference in the characters is one of its biggest flaws, but another thing is I think it's just one of the easier in the series. I would have liked to see it be a bit harder, because in general it seems like most people get through it easier than the other games. How's it going, you? How's it going, Arco? Yeah, so I did want to talk about that. Maybe we'll talk about it after the boss. Don't let me forget about the PlayStation news, because it's pretty life-changing. What do I do here? Let's just do this. That's exactly what I was saying before, Arco. A lot of people just one-shot him, unfortunately. I might actually let him keep his overdrive. I want to save the talk. I think you have a limited amount of talks, so I want to save it for later. If I block, I should be fine. Or he'll tackle. Ouch. He doesn't. I think he lost his protect. Oh, he survived him! Yeah, I mean, it's not just like the ultimate weapons too. There's just a lot of ways you can cheese this game, especially with mix. You can mix and use attack reels and you win with no special stuff necessary. No! Stop it. But if you don't do any of that, this is a pretty fun fight. Especially with two characters. It's ending up being pretty interesting. Don't even know if this will work out. If he can stop petrifying me, I should be fine. The petrifying thing is causing problems because I can't keep buffs. Can you use something and get back? Yes. Oops. I'm not gonna defend. I'm gonna cheer instead. I mean, I remember as a kid having a lot of struggles with like Final Fantasy 8 and 9, and I was able to beat 7. But that's, you know, that's when I was a kid. I don't really remember how much time I put into the games and stuff. But from what I've gathered from the hundreds and hundreds of people that I've talked to about Final Fantasy 7, it's the general consensus that it's one of the easier games. It does not do a lot of the things that catch people off guard. Like, many of the enemies don't use ailments. And there's just a lot of ways around a lot of the bosses' mechanics. Alright, let's get out of this phase, please. Please don't. Well, like I said, that's not to say it's like bad because it's easy or something, and There are choke points, Materia Keeper, but definitely Demon Wall and Carry Armor are two spots where a lot of people struggle. So it's definitely not without challenge. I love how he kind of looks like he's dying there for a second. He's like, nope, now the fight starts. He's way harder here and has double the HP. Uh-oh. Words didn't reach him. I'm in trouble. Here's the sword attack I was talking about. This might be a giant yikes. Ooh, this is not looking good. We're gonna have to hope we survive. Oh, he did his first one. Oh, I think he might have to be low health to do his big one. I thought it was just when he had the sword. Okay, so I think we're all cheered up. It's pretty epic doing it with just Orin and Titus. Kind of want to see if I can do the whole fight like this. What sucks though is I really can't get rid of the pagodas very easily, which is a problem. Try slowing him again. I slowed one. Oh! God dang it. Did not realize this move is so common. Might have to just put on Stone Ward. As much as I hate to. Because it's... I can't keep my buffs. This is Big Spook. Luckily, Riku has 1,000,000 turns. Alright, this should still be grass, right? So I used a double HP item on Titus. So he should be like Mega Tank for a while. I need to cheer back up though. See if we can Titus is going big boy. Right. The origination of mumble rap. Alright, one more time. At least I got one. So I think the pagodas get rid of the brakes. Because I'm pretty sure they're hitting. But then the power wave, I think, resets it. Yeah, so now he has armor break. Oh, but the things go next anyways. Yeah, the heal's pretty annoying too. It doesn't seem like a lot, but they both do it. And they're pretty fast, so... Especially when you have two characters, yeah. The heal kind of sucks. Here, have some Ronald. Since you get like 900 turns. Welcome to Quick Hit. Could do this and take out the pagoda. Oh wait, it might not hit. Let's just see. I like that he bounces. Yeah, I didn't do it. Happy birthday to the ground. No, not the delay. No. Oh my god. No. He had ward and everything. I think he keeps his double buffs, but he lost haste. Also, because of that sword attack, he got like 900 turns. And almost has overdrive me. So that's great. I think Orin has haste. Hey, thanks, Joker. Appreciate it. This might be big boy move. I guarded. Yo, one punch. Thank you so much for paying it forward with your gifted sub. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, he definitely lost his cheer. I gotta cheer again. Stupid stone. Ow. Delay works. Oh. One more. I need to get another, like, armor break. Quick hit combo because he's healing too much. Alright, can I bring... Oh my god, dude, Orin. Where are your turns? You have haste. Why are you so slow? Oh, big boy move. Oh, dude, that the music was so perfect. It's like, holy. Well, we didn't guard either, so it's a big yikes. This is a blitzball, right? All me. Okay, we survived. You don't even have to. What would be really nice is if I like brought in Yuna and just did like Mega Flare or something just to get rid of the pagodas for a second. But you should be fine. Especially right now, we're about to do some big damage, except he delayed us. Dang it. Wish it was anything else but that. Dude, that delayed like 3 turns. We had like 2 Titus turns and an Orin turn before the pagodas. And that sword just delayed us that much. That's wild. That is actually crazy how much that delayed us. Quick hit though. Final Fantasy 16 is going to be much different than 15, so don't take my hatred of 15 as a hatred for 16. I'm very excited for 16. Yoshi P will make us all proud. I can't armor break because B is about to go. We know nothing about 16, so. But we're supposed to get news soon. That's what they just said. They said we're gonna get news soon. Too bad I can't. I could quick hit, then armor break, and then win. Here we go, 2-man final boss. This is Orin and Titus's story, no one else's. It was just all part of the lore.
You'll cry. You're gonna cry. You always cry. See? You're crying.
I hate you, Dad.
Random cutscene.
Save it for later.
Right. We've got a job to do, don't we?
Good. That's right. You are my son, after all.
You know, for the first time, I'm glad to have you as my father.
Sir Jack, I should...
No! Yuna! There's no time!
Yeah, suddenly there's no time.
You stay away!
Yuna, you know what to do. The Aeons!
We Aeons.
Call them!
Call us!
Call us. There's a lot of fireflies for Jacked.
Yes.
Yes. Come on, they had more time to do a bigger yes
Here it
there.
comes.
Yeah, pretty happy we got one more yeast. This part is so cool. I love the creepy hymn. Look at Yuna, up before everyone else. She's ready.
Yuna!
This is the real jam. Forget the other song. I love how the hymn is like in the song. And here comes the good part. Yeah, the drums. When the drums hit. So, thought I had something to say about the previous scene, but I forget what it was. I like how the tooltip says "strike me down." Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. Isn't Jacked like 5,000 IQ? Like, it's so cool how Jacked like knows the Aeon thing. Like, if there's ever a confirmation that he had all this planned out, it's that line where he says like the Aeons call him. But the way that like Jacked this whole time has put all of his faith in Titus that he would figure this all out and do it all the way that he planned. Like, when he says, "You're my son after all," you really feel that, because like he did trust in his son. Like, he really did. He really trusted that he would figure this all out. You know, like, it's pretty amazing. So even though this fight is unlosable, I still really love it. I love how you have to kill your own Aeons. Like, it's so, like, it's kind of gut-wrenching to watch. Especially for Yuna. And this theme playing, like, oh. It's good. It's so good. Like, look at Yuna's face. She ain't happy about this. But she's still determined. That little detail is so great. I'm not 100% sure why they make you immortal here. I don't really mind it, I guess. I think that the idea is like once you beat Jacked, you win. And this is just the epilogue. And it would be really sad if you beat Jacked and then died here and it kind of like took the... It would kind of ruin the moment. Like, this is such a cool moment, it would suck the game over. So I guess I'm okay with it. It is a bit weird though. I agree. Extinguish me. Or miss. And the pagodas are still here because they're part of you, Yevon. They're like controlling, powering up the Aeons. It's cool. I think, like, yeah, if you really powered up your Aeons a ton, and you powered up Yuna a ton, They probably really could just one-shot you, so I guess it was... They didn't want you to lose to that. They didn't want to lose... Didn't want you to lose because you're powerful. I guess. It's so sad. Just watching it for its sip. Also, if you have the sisters, it'd probably be pretty tough. They didn't want to, like, punish you for having a ton of extra Aeons, I guess. Because you do have to summon all your Aeons, even post-game ones. So... They didn't want to punish you for, like, having strong Aeons, which I get. It's nice that, like, you can still die, you just have perma auto life. So if they kill you, you know they killed you. They don't, like, negate damage, but it's just you can't game over. So you can still see the power of the Aeons, but you just can't game over. End it right here. Oh god. Ixion has, like, supreme evasion. Like, Lulu level evasion. Yeah, Dark Ixion's design is really cool. I like the blood on the horn. Oh no! Took my haste away. I died anyways, but... What if that, like, took away auto life? Because that gets rid of buffs. What if it, like, broke the game and got rid of auto life? I could still summon my other summons. Summon battle. How about I just do this? Dodge that. Theme. It's so, like, heart pumping, and it plays through this whole thing. It's so good. Look at that anguish. That was like a different animation than the other time. And you, Yevon, like, floating in the background while I'm picking. The detail here is just so good. Maybe this is why the final dungeon was so lame, because they put all the effort into this part. I'm not against that. Yeah, and the way that you can, like, hear the hymn, it's like we're fighting the hymn. It's like we're fighting the true hymns. Dark Shiva. Oh, she has even... I don't know who has better evasion, Shiva or Ixion, but they both have pretty crazy evasion. I just said, I don't care. Yo, Mount Chams, thank you so much for the 15. Yo, Jimbo has the highest evasion. That's cool. I would have figured it was Shiva. But Ixion has high evasion too, probably because she's like the lightning Aeon. I think Ixion might be the fastest. Like, not evasion, but speed. Juvenile, they give it the 10 months. I would be terrified to summon this against myself. catch what Shiva's thing said. I forgot to read it. I'll have to go back and look. Please defeat me. Bahamut says soon, eternal rest. Let's go. Dude, how can you not love Bahamut in this game? The way he stands there with his arms crossed, like, oh my god, he's so cool. That was the last one, right? Oh no. Luckily, he still has very little HP. If I had leveled up Yuna a ton, he'd be breaking HP limit, we'd be scared. Anchor mom. Oh yeah, we get to see Dark Anima too. It's pretty cool looking. Dude, Evan's like, ooh, this is a nice one. Thus I atone. Man, that's cool. We have to remember when we're done with everything to go beat the final boss one more time so we can read all of these. Because I want to see, like, the other ones. They're so interesting. Probably my favorite ending in the whole series. Oh wait, we do have one more, don't we? Forgot. The final boss of the entire game, the ultimate evil. There's only one thing more evil than true darkness itself. It's the spider! A tick spider.
Everyone?
I guess it is more like a tick.
This is the last time we fight together. Okay?
Huh?
What a weird time to say this.
What I'm trying to say is, after we beat you, Yevon, I'll disappear.
What are you talking about?
Man, I love the music there so much. Also, Yuna's like face of I kind of knew, but
I'm saying goodbye.
Not now.
kind of has to now. This is his last chance to say it.
I know it's selfish, but this is my story.
I really love the way he said that line. I know it's selfish. Like, there's a lot of heart put into that. Hey, I can hit the pagodas now. Close enough. I think the reflect strat works on this. I don't know if there's another way to do that. Oh, he does hurt himself with gravity. Summon! Let me get some more peeps in here. Steal! What do you mean nothing to steal? He might be zombieable too. Who knows? I wonder if he's poisonable. That'd do big damage. I need to reflect first though. Somebody's just jamming on that keyboard. I know he can be demied because he demied himself. I don't know if I can reflect demi though off of ourselves. I guess I'll see. Oh yeah, there you go. He could probably be everything since this is kind of a gimmick fight. Oh, that's a reflect. So there you go. Poison definitely does it. It also seems like he doesn't. He might not counter with magic. Because he didn't counter bio. Only physical attack. Let's see what happens if I Holy. I don't know if Holy can be reflected. I think it can. It's single target. Oh, I hit the pagoda. Oh, he stole my MP. Sanctuary Keeper is smarter than you, Yevon confirmed. I mean, he's pretty dumb. He's just casting gravity over and over. As if that's gonna do anything. I'm just curious to see if he counters any of this. Nope. So magic works because he doesn't counter it. Oh wait, he countered that one. So maybe single target he counters. Oh yeah, poison. Poison done did it. Everyone just woke up from a trance, apparently. Even the Chocobo's happy. Final Fantasy X ending is the best in the series. I think it's my favorite. Even the Chocobo did the bow thing. It's Maken. Finally rest. The Aeons pretty much put themselves in like eternal torture just to one day beat Yuya. Isn't that crazy? That's the only reason they were here.
Don't stop.
But
It's all right.
That's so good.
It's been long enough. This is your world now.
Does it get any cooler? Does it get any cooler than Orin?
have to go. I'm sorry I couldn't show you Xanarkand. Goodbye.
Hey!
We're gonna see you again!
Yuna!
I love you. Yuna, it's time.
Everyone has lost something precious. Everyone here has lost homes, dreams, and friends. Everybody? Now, Sin is finally dead. Now, Spira is ours again. Working together. Now we can make new homes for ourselves. And new dreams. Although I know the journey will be hard, we have lots of time. Together, we will rebuild Spira. The road is ahead of us, so let's start out today. Just one more thing. The people and the friends that we have lost. No dreams that have faded. Never forget them.
Alright, time to go buy a gun. 2 of them. So that's probably my favorite ending in the whole series. One thing I didn't notice, did you see Riku's face at the end there? She had like the greatest like I'm proud of you face. Ever noticed that? Their faces in the background, they're just kind of like standing there, but when they zoom in on Riku, she has like the best like so proud of you face. So, first of all, when I first played this game, I actually played it close to when it came out. Let's see, this game came out in 2000, right? So I would have been like 8. I don't think I played it when I was 8. I think I played it when I was like 9 or 10. It's a little later. I hadn't really experienced like a sad ending before. So like I had played like 7 obviously, and you know, so I had seen like twists and like sad parts. And even the ending of 7 is like up in the air. But I wouldn't call 7 necessarily a sad ending. It's more of like a you don't know exactly what happened, but it has like a positive outlook like ending, you know? And this one does too, but there's definitely, I mean, it's definitely like has a lot of sadness in its ending. And I had never really experienced like anything like that before. So like that part where Yuna runs through him like absolutely destroyed me as a kid. And that's probably why it's still like so memorable to me now and is like my favorite ending. Because I think I definitely like experienced it at like the perfect time when like it definitely hit me hard the first time. Still hits me hard now, but definitely hit me hard when I was a kid. There's so much like great stuff in the ending. Again, I've said it a million times, but like the audio design of this game, there's so many great like little moments when he comes behind her to hug her. There's like that hit of the song, and there was like 6 or 7 moments where like the music hits right at a perfect time to like control your emotion throughout. It's just like absolute genius how they use the music. It's not just a really good ending theme. It's like used so perfectly. Having said that, the ending theme is amazing, like so good. But it's the way they use it that really makes it memorable. Also, I wanted to point out, again, you know, I've been talking about it all game long, so I might as well end with it. Yuna's story is just so good, and the way that they set up right before Yunalesca, Yuna's like, I could just go through my whole life the way I'm supposed to, but I'm gonna like create my own path. That sets up her final speech, where she says like, all of Spira is creating their own path now. She could have just been like, well, I beat Sin, Titus is gone, I'm sad, I'm gonna go be alone. But they set it up in a way that like she has the strength to push on, and not only that, but lead all of Spira. So like, if she had just lived the way she was supposed to, and then at the end, her guardians were like, hey, let's actually do this because it'll kill Sin for good, and she was like, okay, then she probably wouldn't have been able to lead Spira. But they build it up in a way where she makes the decision right before Yunalesca. Everyone else is saying stuff, and she's like, hey, shut up for a second. I'm making this decision for myself. And they do that specifically because she's the one to lead Spira after everything's over. So it's not just to build her character. She is making the transformation into Spira's new leader. So there's a lot there that, like, you don't really know until you get to the end, but yeah, I just, like, there's so much in Yuna's story that they just do such a great job of setting up every single scene with her. There's, like, a reason that she acts that way and a reason that this happens to her, and so that's why she's, like, my favorite character. Just because I think her story is told so well. What else? The high five with Jekt was cool. Like, and him seeing everyone else there was cool. Oren's final scene was so freaking good. One weird thing, when Yuna is thinking back on all of the dreams that had faded, there's a part that it shows the part with her kissing Seymour. Is that not weird? Why does it show that? Hold on. Goofy smile, Titus. Yeah, so that's the, Oh, we can make a Final Fantasy X-2 now. Let's see. I definitely do think that, it was just simply, like, one last scene with Titus. I don't think it means anything, but you can take it however you want. You also hear, like, a Firefly there, so I don't know if that just means, like, he's maybe waking up in the far plane? I don't know. There's different ways you could take it. But anyways, yeah, isn't that weird that they show the Seymour kiss of all things? Like, it's supposed to be like happy memories, I would imagine. I like that it's kind of like it shows you a bunch of different things you went throughout the game. Like, it makes you realize how big the game is. Like, holy cow, how long ago did that kiss happen? Like, this game is so big. Like, nowadays it doesn't feel that way, but as a kid watching that, it was like, man, that was probably 30 hours ago that we kissed Seymour. But, like, yeah, it's kind of weird that it's randomly in there. I love that it ends on I believe this is a dead screen, right? Yeah. I don't know. I love when Final Fantasies end on dead screens. It just makes it feel like a cool finale. And it plays the jam. I'm still eternally sad that the Final Fantasy VII port, PC port, took out the dead screen and instead the game just closes. Like, how lame is that? The game to close? Why does it need to close? Give me the dead screen. Especially since 7 probably has the best one. Like, I absolutely love the dead screen on 7. It's so good. They just took it out. They're like, nah, okay, now you can just go play more Fortnite. I don't know. Go check your email, whatever. Yeah, the fact that you have to turn it off, like, it's just something cool about that. And you can just sit here and, like, appreciate the game. I just really like it. So I think that's all I had to say about the ending. It's, a bit shorter, I think. Like, I'm thinking about 9's ending. 9's ending felt like it was a half an hour long. This one's more short and sweet. Maybe just because a lot of it was rendered cutscene. Pre-rendered cutscene. Dude, what about that cut? What about that part where Sin blows up? Not the part like when it shows it washing over the whole thing, but when it showed, I think it showed like Valefor and Ifrit or something, and they blow up, and then like the giant fin blows up. Like, oh man, it looks so cool. Like, this game is so impressive. It blows my mind this game's on PS2. Early PS2. Like, they were showing off. There's a lot of parts in this game where it feels like they were showing off, but that cutscene is 5 years ahead of its time. Like, crazy good looking for PS2, early PS2. Completely nuts that they were able to accomplish that.